Welcome back, everyone. What should be the future of the toxic waste dump site known as the San Jacinto River waste pits? While the EPA is now proposing a complete cleanup, the agency has spent the last couple months asking members of the public to share their feelings.
With public comment closing on Thursday, Fox 26 reporter Greg Grugan gathered many of the powerful voices of people who suffered and are now demanding change.
David Marlowe, loving husband, devoted father, is dead. His 39-year life cut short by a rare form of blood cancer known as multiple myeloma. David's widow Candace believes it should never have happened and blames lethal contamination from the couple's nearby neighbor, a toxic dump known as the San Jacinto River waste pits.
He was angry that he wasn't given the time to see his children grow up, to watch them graduate. That's all he wanted.
It all began harmlessly enough with the making of bright white paper. In the process of achieving luster and luminosity, manufacturers generated a byproduct molecule known as dioxin, a cancer-causing compound now considered among the world's most deadly. During the mid-1960s, waste material from the Pasadena mill quickly piled up. Toxic sludge that was floated a few miles upriver, dumped into open pits along the banks, and ultimately forgotten.
You don't ski like this on your first try.
Back in the 70s, Sam Braun spent countless hours skiing, swimming, and fishing in the waters directly across from the waste pits. 11 years later, when he was diagnosed with multiple myeloma, the source of his sickness was mostly a mystery. But then the waste pits were rediscovered, and Sam Braun believes so was the cause of his ultra-rare cancer.
Let's not spare a dime. Let's get this stuff out of here, because it's going to just keep continuing to hurt people.
We all swam in the river. We fished, crabbed, everything.
Sisters Harvey Sasser and Tony Bell grew up on Pin Oak Road in Highlands. They say you can match every mailbox on their street with at least one case of cancer.
I didn't ask for cancer. I didn't ask for liver problems and kidney disease and colon disease. I didn't ask for all that, but I got it. And a lot of neighbors and friends got it too. They're dropping off like flies. I mean, cancer here, cancer there.
Houston-based Waste Management and International Paper are the companies legally responsible for the dioxin. Since rediscovery of the pits in 2005, both companies have claimed little of the 500,000 pounds of toxic material has escaped. Facing a potential cleanup bill of more than $100 million, the companies assured residents that installation of an armored cap would secure the waste in place and prevent future release.
I lived on this road. I watched them cover this thing up. That ain't no more a cap than me putting on a Band-Aid and going taking a shower and the Band-Aid comes off. That's basically what they did, is they put a Band-Aid on it. They did not contain it. They just covered it up with plastic and put rock on it.
That's longtime resident Doyce Bobo. He has cancer. So does his wife, Ray.
And there's like 5 people or 6 people just in a half-a-mile range of my house that have cancer. They've either died or they have it now.
While investigators have yet to definitively link illness in the area to dioxin from the pits, in the summer of 2015, residents received the first hard indicator when state scientists identified alarming cancer clusters in East Harris County communities along the San Jacinto.
It was something that we knew in our hearts.
Particularly frightening, elevated cancer rates among children, lymphoma, retinoblastoma, melanoma, and glioma, a dangerous rap sheet of disease striking the young at greater than expected levels. Kids like Chris Maxwell, diagnosed with a rare and often deadly brain tumor not long after his birth.
I'm hoping that it goes away someday for like a very, very long time so no one has it.
Everybody you talk to has something. It's cancer, it's lupus, it's some kind of disease, and that just doesn't happen. People are afraid.
Heartbreak and concern which have only intensified over the past 13 months, with the discovery of enormous holes in the dump's armored cap and trace amounts of dioxin in multiple water wells. Billy and Gloria O'Bannon say friends will no longer swim in their pool, a predicament which could prove the very least of their problems.
I have a 22-year-old son, a 17-year-old daughter. Is their future going to be impacted by this later on? My daughter going to be able to have children?
But powerful forces now claim the dioxin is too dangerous to disturb. What no one denies is the lethal nature of the man-made mess. 250,000 tons of poison that will stay deadly for the next 7 centuries. On the San Jacinto, Greg Grugan, Fox 26 News.